Hello, welcome to my channel, Wing Spiritual Clarity. My name is Wendy Wing. I'm doing your weekly business and finance reading. So I've been meditating and setting the space for this reading, and I pulled an oracle card from the Kali oracle deck, and I'm going to go ahead and share this beautiful information. It feels very relevant to what's going on right now. So this is number 8, Kali Kapali. She who wears the mala of skulls around her neck shall never abandon you. She shall be with you always, lifetime after lifetime, in unending tenderness and devotion, conquering that which would alienate you from your truth and creative power. Trust in the effectiveness of your prayers and requests for her assistance. Have confidence in divine intervention. No matter how dire things may seem, you shall transform a negative experience into a positive one that honors your soul. So, as I read further about this version of Kali, this specific aspect of Kali, it is about knowing a truth that we've hidden from ourselves that is coming through. It's an uncomfortable truth. Kali also works against, ego. She always defies the grasp of ego. You cannot know how or when she will enact her divine will. You may feel led right into the emotional, psychological, or physical issues that have thus far evaded healing. She gives no credit or honoring to our fears because she knows our real capacity to overcome them and awaken. Another paragraph that really spoke to me was the appearance of Kapali can be a sacred message that your soul path shall not be limited by societal conditioning of any kind. Conformity will not support your journey and would threaten to rob you of your spiritual freedom, especially at this time. She is here within you, reminding you that you have the strength to remain true to yourself, even if that means standing apart from others. So it looks like there's several things going on. Maybe there's some truth, something that you've evaded healing until now that's coming through. And as uncomfortable as this energy is, as uncomfortable as this iteration of Kali is in our energy, she's not doing anything to us. She is helping us acknowledge whatever this discomfort is, whatever this resistance to the truth is, and helping us so we can face that fear, face whatever we're resisting and the fear that it's generating in us, so we can overcome something. There's also that ego, releasing ego, and it feels like whatever your business and finances are, it feels like your business, you're a trailblazer, or there's an aspect around your business and finances that's not like what society has seen before. So just this morning, for the last 6 months, 7 months, I've been going on the same kind of circle in the morning dog walk with Chuck here. And today, with the leaves, I'm in Colorado and the leaves have fallen, most all of them. I could see a different path that I didn't know existed. And so today I had a very different dog walk, a path that to me before today, a literal path was I couldn't see. And today with the leaves fallen, I was like, oh, now I can see there's a path over there. And I explored and had a completely different walk today because of going somewhere new. And it feels like that spiritually. There's something that, because of the leaves in your environment, they've been blocking a path that you might not be seeing. A different path that might be different for you, different than society. Feels like a trailblazer type of energy. So, all right. I'm getting to pick one more oracle card. Apparently 2 more oracle cards. It's really about setting the energy today. It feels like a lot of internal work, that you're doing things internally right now. There are shifts that are being made spiritually. And I'm getting to be grounded, be smart about this. Address what's coming up internally. All right. Home. Number 27, you are comfortable in your own skin. You belong. If you don't feel at home, it's time to do a thorough and fearless inventory. What are you hiding from? Are you afraid of being yourself? Do you feel that you don't belong where you are? What if you chose another path? Does your understanding of home perhaps dictate that such a place must be unsafe, unstable, or unfulfilling? It's time to love yourself and create a new sense of safety and security within. You might have chosen a situation that is familiar and led you back to the original source of your pain. No matter, because this is an important and powerful invitation to a new you. Say no to the pain of the past. Say no to the voice of your inner critic. No to those who want to dim your light to make themselves brighter. Choose a new home. Take refuge in knowing that beauty and a true sense of belonging lie ahead. Okay, I'm getting here that some of you have and are expanding in your business. And that expansion is creating a need to find your alignment in this new energy. And as you expand, as you vibrate at a higher frequency, you're going to attract those who, it feels internal. It feels like what's going on internally as you expand and become brighter, you're able to see more of your blocks, your own ego that's been holding you back, your own fears. They come up to be worked with. What do we do with this energy now? Now that you can see more, now that you can have more, now that you can be more, let's address these. Every time there's an expansion, I find that I can see more of what I did not know was there about myself. Unwanted, undesirable aspects. And sometimes it can be very painful, and it requires ego death. Being vulnerable with yourself, acknowledging, yeah, that was kind of a less evolved version of myself. I was operating out of fear, pain, control, ego, and owning that. All right. The next card. It's number 46, coming apart. A situation is unraveling. and your best plans are leading you into a tricky maze. Your challenge is to separate out the elements of this puzzle to get a better perspective on what happened. You may have lingered too long in a place where you didn't belong anymore, seduced by a temporary solution. As you untangle yourself, it's important to maintain a sense of humor. Don't fret. You will learn something valuable that you need later when faced with a more dangerous situation. Breathe and know that you are loved. Interesting. A tricky maze. Staying someplace where seduced by a temporary... That's interesting. It is, as I'm tuning into this energy, it feels like uncertainty and confusion. It feels like you might have gotten tangled up in someone else's storyline, someone else's projection. All right, let's get to your tarot reading. So, focusing on business and finance. With the intentions that all these messages that I share today, may they help anyone who is watching to increase their health, wealth, and abundance. Feels like there's another intention. So you may realize your purpose, your path, and create a business that is a vehicle of your exploration of self and being of service to others. All right, with those intentions in place, this is a collective reading. I'm tuning into a group energy here, so take what resonates and leave the rest. I hope that whatever messages I channel and translate for you today, that they help you on a spiritual, individual level, and also give you some practical, real-world advice about what you need to do for your business, for its growth and abundance. All right. Starting in the past, it looks like we're in the King of Wands. This is someone who takes action, very confident action. This reminds me of a client that I work with from time to time. CEO of multi-million-dollar business, corporation, an entrepreneur. He has this knowingness that he's practiced for so long about success around his business. He knows that when an idea presents itself, the decision is almost immediate. He can tell, no, that's not, he's not trying to befriend or, not that he's cold, but when he's in this business frame, there's a knowing of what's right for his business, what's right for him. This ability to really trust his moves and trust what he's attracted to and trust what he's not attracted to. He doesn't take it personally. And so he's had a lot of success. It looks like in the past, being very confident, going after what you want. There's this intuitive gut feeling, I'm taking action towards this. Feels like that's what you did in the past. I've got to go towards this. I feel this in a very intuitive, instinctual way. And there's also this heart component. It feels like everything else in the past, like other options, were just like, ugh, I'm just not interested in these other paths of work and job. They're not exciting. They don't interest me. There's no desire. They just feel lifeless and disinterest. But something, it feels like whatever you've been working on, that path lit up, and you were like, oh, now this is heart opening. This I'm interested in. Looks like it might have taken you a while to really start down that path. Feels like there was a lot of resistance. Like, I'm interested in this path, but I also have resistance. I don't believe that it's doable. I don't believe that I can have the success that I want. I don't know if I've got what it takes. I don't want to learn anything new. It feels like there's a lot of resistance in the past. You've got this ideas, you've got this something at an intuitive hit, and it opens your heart. But then there's this real world kind of like, all the resistance, the disbelief comes through. This is interesting. It's like, I don't want to do it alone. I want to work with others. It feels like it would be safer to trailblaze with others, with a crew, instead of going at it by myself. Looks like in the past, you're seeking validation, wanting others. I want to work with others. I feel like if I work with others, maybe I'll find the confidence that I need. And it looks like you really wanted to create this new way of being for you. It feels like whatever your business is, it's something it's very personal to you. And it feels like it's kind of your baby, that you're nurturing, that you're giving birth to. Very personal. You have this amazing feminine energy. You have access to it. I feel like this is an aspect that you dismiss. That feminine energy, that ability to love and nurture something into existence, to birth a whole new reality, a whole new you, a whole new perspective. It looks like it's been hard to move. There's been a lot of pushback from your environment, or you've perceived it as coming from your environment. And that's what these oracle cards were talking about, like allowing your environment and people to influence you, to poo-poo what you're growing and what you want to create. And it looks like in the past there was someone who really got in your energy and projected their doubts. This person could have not even said anything, but you could feel in their energy. You can feel the projections onto you. They didn't want you to birth this new reality, this new vehicle for your own empowerment and others, because that would create independence and being very on your own, not needing this person. And that was very threatening to your connection with whoever this is. Getting this feeling like for you to follow your path and your vehicle, your new life, this business that you're growing, it's more than just a business. It's like your vehicle towards your independence, your own abundance, taking control and taking your power. Very internal, very feminine energy. It looks like you've had to come apart from a lot in your environment, even your own ego death. However, it feels like you've created a whole new set of friends and people around this business that you really enjoy, that you love, that's very validating. There are people out there, there are clients, there are people who love this, who are so grateful for what you offer. However, it looks like what needed to fall apart, what came apart, was maybe a connection, maybe a relationship, maybe with someone in your family, maybe a partner, a romantic partner, maybe a spouse. It feels like you've had to shift a lot. You've put a lot of yourself into whatever this business is. It's personal. It feels like you're going all in. This is me. This is, boy, it feels so personal as a vehicle for your own development as well as empowering others. Whatever it is that you sell, you service, it's absolutely beautiful for you and others around you. All right, right now it looks like 5 of Cups in reverse. You're releasing grief. You're releasing in the past. It feels like regret and grief. Letting go of your past, letting go of, you're in a very attractive space right now. Feels very, on an energetic level, you are attracting in what you've asked for. And that's why there's the message of staying, allowing yourself to feel what's coming up, facing your fears. Feels like you're clearing away that which is holding you back, that which is allowing others to dim your light, allowing others and how they feel to affect your dream. There's a need to face some fears and also clear some more ego death before you step into what's coming towards you. It's like what the issues I just talked about that's coming up to be faced. Those issues are blocking the abundance that wants to come in. You already have the abundance. It's already there energetically, but there are these split energy in these blocks that you need to clear, are ready to clear, so you can have what's coming towards you, what you've asked for. What's actually, I'm getting that a lot of you are great manifestors and have asked for this or something better, and if you haven't, this is a message for those who haven't. Do you have a dream of your business? How does it feel like? Where you want it to be? Where you're moving? That dream, that goal, that picture, but feel it like it's already happening. And when you've got that picture of what it is that you want, oh, psychic tool, let's just do this now. So finding the way to the center of your own head, and from there kind of look and feel out and see your business energy as a sphere. And feel what it feels like to have that success, to have your business just completely dialed in. You love waking up in the morning. How do you feel about your business? It's abundant. You have just the right work. You're not overworked. You're not underworked. It's just this lovely flow. You learn so much and you become more and more yourself, and you are in service to others. You're divinely guided. You know exactly what to do when it needs to happen. You're guided. You're enjoying the journey every step of the way. You're learning more about business. You're learning more about finances. You're figuring out how being more conscious of money, the flow of money, and how to utilize that energy. And so now that you've kind of feel into your business and then ground that sphere of energy, just imagine a grounding cord at the bottom of that sphere that's energetically your business, and allow anything that's not your energy to ground out into the earth. Release anything that's not yours, anything that's someone else's projections and limitations, others wanting to dim your light, competition. Just release all of that. Release the fears, release the pain, release anything that's not yours, release anything that's not for your highest and greatest good. And then invite the divine light of source to hit the top of that sphere and contribute to that sphere this or anything better. Because if we're limited by our imagination, allow source to add magic, ease, joy, something better, bigger, more than we ever could have imagined for ourselves. Feel how the business shifts, how it becomes brighter, larger. Appreciate that business at that set energy. And allow yourself to tune into that version of your business, a more healed version. So, a little psychic tool there. I do tools like that for any coaching sessions to help you see and connect with your business on an energetic level. So hopefully that's helpful for some of you out there. Let me know in the comments if you like the psychic tools. All right. Moving on to messages from your higher self. We've got the 8 of Wands in reverse. So there's a lack of movement. That stuck energy. And what I'm getting is it's okay. There's nothing going wrong. We are clearing the foundation. It looks like you're really building or focusing, even if this is a business you've been working on for a long time, it looks like you're really addressing the foundation. Is the foundation large enough? Is it strong enough for what you want to build? It looks like you're clearing temptation energy, allowing others to project their limitations, their competition, their power struggles, their pain, their beliefs, limiting beliefs onto you. There's a need to address some of these issues before moving forward. Spirit wants to say that your focus has been amazing. There's a validation coming through. You've been focusing on this business, and this is fantastic. You're waiting for the payoff, for the payout, and it's been heartbreaking. It feels like you might be taking it personally, that, oh, that's that woundedness coming up. Like taking a lack of success, or it feels like Spirit's kind of helping you get a thicker skin. Not taking things so personally, addressing the woundedness so you can meet more clients. Be able to meet people and understand where they are, be able to be observant of what's going on and have what's going on without taking it in and taking it personally. Wow. Wheel of Fortune. Fortune is on your side. This is happening for you, not to you. Wow. Ask for, some of you have been, in the past, there's this need for partnership, having others who want to build with you. But the messages I'm getting is a trailblazing energy. Maybe instead of searching your environment for validation and others who are wanting to go in the same direction, I'm getting ask Spirit. Spirit's here, wants to, wow, this is really strong. Earth. Connect with Earth. Earth is having her own spiritual awakening, her own expansion. Tuning into Earth and grounding into Earth and grounding your business into Earth, like what we just did, helps. So what you want to manifest, it comes into this experience, manifests into the 3D. I was doing a business reading for spiritual business about a year ago. About a year ago. And this business owner was having a pretty successful beginning of their operating. But when I was looking at their business in the sphere of energy, just kind of reading the energy, it wasn't grounded into this reality. And I kept explaining, like, I love what you've got here, but it's not grounded into this reality. It's not coming through into the earth, into the 3D. It's like you're having to over effort to see it in your reality. It looks like, so working with earth, ask your guides for help and assistance so you can see clearly, so you can face your fears. You can ask Kali Kapali, this emanation of Kali who's come through for this business reading, saying it's okay to feel this discomfort. There's a need to face it, to address it, to not ignore this. This makes you stronger. There's a need to address, it looks like anything that's not soul-fulfilling, that does not feel, you're like, that's a no. If you're like, I'm wondering, no. It's either a yes, a hell yeah, or anything else is a no when making decisions. Boy, There's a reason why there's kind of a stall, because there's something you need to see. It's around you loving this business, that it's soul fulfilling, that there's an aspect, this is feels repetitive, but again, I'm getting this is a business that's soul fulfilling. It's like you're using it as your own personal vehicle for discovery. And it's very Aquarian. It's very authentic. It's very you. And it is also a vehicle for the age of Aquarius, where you are in service to the collective, to others. Feels very empowering for you and empowering for others. As you rise, you help others rise. And if it is not that, if it's not soul fulfilling, it feels like it's old energy. It's not gonna, that path, taking a path that's not like you're thinking, you're trying to use logic instead of using your intuition. Those timelines are ending or have ended. Those ways of doing business, they're old and outdated. It's going to take some time because there's a lot of imbalance right now. Boy, no doubt. All right, your challenge right now is that Three of Pentacles. Working with others. Or in the past, there was this like need to work with others. Like overwhelming. I don't want to do this by myself. I want others to join me. Yep. There is something that's not seen by you. There's something that's I feel like I feel this block also within me. I got to tell you, like I'm like, I can feel this energy in the subconscious or unconscious. Is it about not wanting to stand out, trying to stay hidden, trying to keep yourself and what you do secret, but also wanting to expand out there? That's a contradiction. I want to be seen. I want others to see me, but I'm also insecure and I don't want others to see me. Or I'm not fully embracing what it is I do or the products I sell. Something like that's coming through. Got it. Holy cow. This is a long reading. Let's keep moving. Okay. What's hidden is the Three of Swords in reverse. You're coming out of a very painful period of time. It feels like you're feeling some type of woundedness, heartbreak, that it feels like this is recent. Or you're still going through something, triggered or re-triggered this heartache, and it's making you feels like you are taking this personally, and it feels like you kind of separate yourself when you feel this wound being hit in your heart space. It's like it's like I can't even deal with any of this pain. But it looks like whatever this wound that's been coming up, that's making you want to kind of avoid a group or people that you perceive this pain coming from, that's the direction. That's the woundedness that's coming up to be cleared. That's on the other side of that wound, whatever those beliefs are, where you're taking how others treat you very personally. It's a group reading, so it feels like there are a lot of different beliefs in this area, but that's what's hidden. Whatever's come up that's really felt wounded and has made you want to separate yourself from people, from a group, from a person. Explore that wound deeper. When did you first get this wound? How does this wound make you feel? Where do you perceive it in your energy? When did you first create this wound? Probably early childhood. Those kind of things. And if this is not helping, of course you're welcome to schedule a session with me and we can look at this individually and help you find and clear these wounds that are holding you back from your Ten of Pentacles, your success. All right, your opportunity is the Page of Pentacles. Your opportunity is to learn a new way, a new path. I'm trailblazing. This hasn't been done before. So I'm just trusting my guidance. I'm trusting my intuition. I'm connecting with the guides, my guides. And you're working hard, staying very focused. It looks like for a lot of us, the mother wound is coming up to be healed within. A lot of anger and frustration at a lack of nurturing, a lack of care. Yeah, it looks like this cycle has been repeating a lot. This mother wound has really kept you from being able to move forward. It looks like this mother wound has really kept you isolated, separated. You might have experienced your childhood with your mother as maybe not feeling loved by your mom, not nurtured, maybe criticized. Maybe you had a very controlling, mother, female, but she ran very masculine energy and toxic feminine energy. And so there's a lack of nurturing, a lack of love, a lack of knowing how to stay strong. It feels like you had to really kowtow to your mother and shift and try to please. And it feels like it created a lack of sense of self and a lot of insecurities that you've been working through. And so healing and releasing this mother wound will help you from feeling like you don't belong, that you need others, that you aren't, that you're ostracized, that you're abandoned, that you're orphaned, that you're separate from others. It looks like you are kind of reliving this wound, and that's what's hidden in your environment. Someone kind of hit that wound and you had a pretty large reactive feeling response to it, which makes you resist that energy instead of address the woundedness. Feels like you're addressing what's happening in your environment and who's creating that, who you perceive as creating that woundedness. They're just tapping a wound that is ready to be healed. You're ready to come out. It feels like you're ready to be seen. You're ready to own this new trailblazing path. Jeez Louise. Wow. Love this. All right. The possible outcome is the Page of Wands in reverse. It's a lack of joy, a lack of positive messages, not taking action, not moving forward. What do we need to know about this? Yeah, now I'm repeating more. Things aren't moving forward right now in the 3D because it's an internal spiritual energy. And as soon as you balance that, have patience, allow this balance to happen. Again, you have angels, your guardian angels, archangels, Archangel Metatron, who helps with ascension, the earth, Kali Ma. There are so many guides around you, willing and able. So just invite whatever you feel drawn to, whomever's energy. There's a heart healing happening at a very base level, and it feels like how you perceive yourself. And as soon as that balance has been achieved, then you will move forward. You will be more fearless as you address your fears. It feels like, here's that humor coming in, that sense of humor, like, oh my gosh, all this fear is coming up to be balanced. This is great. I'm addressing these fears. I'm addressing these insecurities. I'm addressing the way I have been programmed to allow others to dim my light, to poo-poo my creativity, to somehow want to discourage me from being myself and disempower me. And so it looks like an internal job of empowerment, and that you are needing to learn, because your business is about empowering others, empowering you as a vehicle for your own self and exploration in this world, as well as helping others, being of service to others and empowering them. So what a great reading. What a great reading. Pat yourself on the back. Look at what you're doing with your job, with your business, with what you're creating with your life. You have assembled so many amazing light working beings to come in to help me deliver these messages to you. This is a co-creative experience, and your desires for messages and clarity and for abundance are creating this channel. So I appreciate you. Thank you so much for showing up. Thank you so much for being you and being so brave and a trailblazer. Thank you for creating a business that not only enhances who you are, but is of service to everyone else. Quite possibly your business someday will help me, if it hasn't already, by just being in this reading. So thank you so much. Take care. May you have peace, abundance, and enjoy your journey. Take care. Bye.